I'm PamOnSunset, and today we're making Space Galaxy shoes. Ooh! For today's tutorial, you need white blank canvas sneakers, a plethora of Sharpies, an eyedropper, rubbing alcohol, painter's tape, white paint, and a paintbrush. This tutorial is actually suggested from Rebecca. Her channel's down here. She tried this and suggested that I do it, and it looked awesome. And Joey Graceffa also did this. He used paint and she used Sharpies. I'm marrying the two together. I will marry you. I'm really wicked excited to start this. First thing I learned from Joey was to use the painter's tape. And I know he's painting, so that might make more sense, but you also don't have to worry about coloring outside of the lines, and then this white part will pop out more. One shoe down, one to go. Do you think I should take the laces out? I'm gonna take them out. I'm pretty sure Joey took his laces out. I'm not sure what Rebecca did. Her shoes are prepped and ready to go. The tutorial says to start with the lightest ones first. So I guess I'll go with this lighter blue and purple. I really like purple. Purple's my favorite color. So I'm gonna put a lot of purple in here. Can't open this. Time to start coloring. So basically you're just supposed to color big sections. It's already starting to bleed through a little bit. You're supposed to take the rubbing alcohol and drip it with the eyedropper. Ooh, that was fun. Over the shoe. Smells real delish. I probably should have started with the back of the shoe, right? Ooh, that looks kind of cool. I don't know if it looks like space. I'm gonna let that dry and then go to another section of the shoe while I wait. Eyedropper number 2. I like the color that the lighter blue Sharpie is turning once I put the rubbing alcohol on it. It's kind of a cooler blue. I've never been really like much of a space girl, but I like space prints. I don't know. If like something cool is happening, the super moon, I'm gonna like go outside and look at it, but I'm not gonna set up like a telescope. But galaxy print shoes? Yeah, I'm into that. I'm gonna try drawing like a bigger section here. Hold on, I have to move away from me. Whew. Coloring is supposed to be relaxing. Would be more relaxing if the rubbing alcohol didn't smell like, ooh. Does anyone else think it's funny that shoes have a tongue and a sole? It's like they're trying to make shoes human. We keep going. I'm gonna try and put a little bit of black in the front of this, just to see what happens. Again, why am I experimenting first on the front? The black doesn't seem to be bleeding as well, which Rebecca actually warned me about. So, let's see if this marker bleeds a little bit more. Just gonna put a little bit in just to experiment. Pray for my shoes! Shoe in space! The next step is to take the shoe that's mostly done drying and take a brighter blue and purple and go over what's already here. Definitely much brighter. Interesting to see how it looks after the rubbing alcohol goes on it. I'm kind of just going in and filling in spots that look like they need some more color. I'm trying to make sure I get all the tops and like insides so that there isn't white peeking through. I'll let that one dry and add the brighter colors to this one. I kind of feel like a mad scientist for some reason. I think it's the eyedropper. I'm getting marker hands. Oh man, I still got paint on it. But I think the tape probably did help or it would look worse. Oh no! no, this one's really bad. What happened? Now we need to let those dry before we can do the next step. 30 minutes later. The next step is to add white stars. I almost don't want to add the stars because I really like how these look right now. But I have to finish so I can tell you guys what the real deal is. Joey started by splattering these, but I don't really like how that ended up looking, and I think secretly he didn't either, so I'm gonna start with dots and see how that goes. I don't love it. Okay, I'm gonna keep going with the dots, but I don't really like it. Try in the back to draw a star. Nope, that looks worse. I'm also gonna use the paint to cover up anywhere that I overlapped on the edge here. Okay guys, the shoes are done. Once you put the laces in, they kind of pop. This shoe, I just did dots, and this shoe, someone, maybe it's Alex Clark, someone who could draw, helped me splatter this one. I think I like the splatter one better, but I'm not sure. But I'm gonna have to match this one anyways before I wear them, or I'm gonna look crazy. I have cool shoes. The real girl tips for this tutorial. Number 1, make sure you draw a line at the bottom if you're not gonna use the tape, because then it helps you color and not draw on the actual sole of the shoe. Also, if you do draw on the sole of the shoe, then you can use a Lysol wipe to try and wipe it off before it totally dries. My second real girl tip is actually from real girl Rebecca, who told me to maybe not use a Sharpie for the black because it bleeds better, and she was totally correct. My third real girl tip is when you're using the eyedropper, to drop the rubbing alcohol directly on top so that it bleeds out better, especially on the black. My fourth real girl tip is when you're splattering the paint, to maybe add a little bit of water and then splash off the excess paint and then splash it onto the shoe. Otherwise you get these long streaks that Joey was getting in his video. If you want to see more from me, hit that subscribe button. I have no gravity. I have no gravity. I have no gravity.